I'm not down here. Let me know when you go back.
Good morning, sir. What is your first and last name?
Kevin Farries.
This is case number 260-556-7801. Peach City, Michigan versus Kevin Farries. Appearances, please.
Ahmed Farage, appearing on behalf of the people.
Miguel Brico, appearing on behalf of Mr. Farries. Judge, my client's been advised of his constitutional rights and he waives a formal reading of the complaint. He stands mute.
The court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of your client. Mr. Farage, I'm assuming you're asking for a remand in this matter?
I'm recommending a remand, Judge.
Okay. Go ahead and make your argument.
Police officers were originally dispatched at what they believed to be a motor vehicle accident, but was later determined to be much more disturbing than that. Once they arrive on scene and they speak to a gas station clerk, and they uncover a deceased person, they're able to review green light camera footage, which depicts the following. The victim arrives in his vehicle. The defendant arrives shortly thereafter while the victim is inside of the gas station. The defendant grabs the gas pump, puts it into the vehicle, enters the driver's side of the vehicle. Once the victim walks outside of the gas station, he begins pumping gas. And when he opens the door, the defendant's inside the vehicle. They begin fighting. The defendant throws the victim to the ground, kicks him multiple times when he's on the ground. He's observed picking something up at some point, which is later determined to be the watch of the victim. After picking up these items, he continues to punch and kick the victim. He eventually gets in the motor vehicle, reverses the motor vehicle, drives forward on top of the victim, and then circles around the gas station 3 times and drives on top of the victim and drags the victim across the parking lot of the gas station on 3 different occasions.
Mr. Farage, I just got one follow-up question for you, Mr. Farage. All this was caught on green light video, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay. All right, I got your point. Mr. Brico, response, why should I not remand your client?
Thanks, Judge. I'm asking this court today under the court rule to use your discretion. The court rule allows discretion on this matter to not remand my client. I'm asking the court to use that today. Judge, Mr. Farries is 25 years old. He's lived in Michigan for most of his life. He does have contacts in the state. He's provided us an address in which he resides in the city. I think the court can accomplish the same goals that the court would be looking for with a remand with a high cash bond, and that's what I'm asking for. Judge, with the high cash bond, the court will still be reaching their obligations with safety and flight risk, which flight risk really is not an issue here, Judge. But more importantly, what it allows Mr. Farries opportunity to exit pretrial detention at some point during these proceedings, while still allowing the court to retain that obligation that they have. So I am asking for a higher amount of cash bond with no objection to any other conditions, Judge. I would ask you to not remand Mr. Farries today.
Is Mr. Farries employed?
Judge, he's employed at a nursing home. He does patient care. Along with that, my client does have certain of his own mental ailments that he deals with, that he is receiving his medication for, that he's been taken. And I would like the court to consider that as well as one of the factors that we can consider under 6.106.
Okay. And I know for the record that Mr. Farris' mother logged in and is watching this proceedings via Zoom. So he does have family support. I'd like to note that for the record. Okay, court, having heard argument as to bond, the facts of this case are very, very egregious. This matter was caught on green light video, and I just can't make any logical sense as to why this happened. Multiple times driving over the complaining witness and resulting being deceased after this alleged carjacking. I believe Mr. Farage has made his case, prima facie case in the MCR 6.106, that there's a great deal of presumption of guilt in this matter, given I believe there's some witnesses to this matter, coupled with the green light video of this incident. So accordingly, under that court rule, I'll remand Mr. Farris in the custody of the Wayne County Jail while his case is pending. Probable cause be February 20th, preliminary examination February 26th, both in front of Judge Jacquet. Mr. Farris, do you have any questions regarding your bond and or court dates?
Say is the reason why I did it was because
Mr. Farris, I'm going to cut you off, sir.
Sir, please be quiet. Step aside, Mr. Farris. Step aside.
Okay.